Hi, my name is Chris Hunt. I'm a PE teacher at Trout Core Knowledge School in the Poudre School District. I have designed a program called Active Academics that just basically is movement-based academic intervention. The RTI process involves pre-testing students on whatever the academic subject area or whatever skills they're working on. We've just adopted the Treasures reading curriculum. Treasures reading curriculum assumes that kids in the prior year of the Treasures curriculum have learned a list of sight words that are high frequency words that will be used routinely in the Treasures reading curriculum through the grades. Well, our students didn't have the Treasures reading curriculum last year, so they don't necessarily know all those sight words. Active Academics is not specific to Treasures or any other curriculum. It's just a way of teaching any content that kids need to learn. We have helpful parent partners who went around and just did an inventory with all the first graders, second graders, and third graders. If they were lacking a large number of those sight words, we will pull those kids later on and bring them to the gym to do a variety of fun, simple interventions, such as riding scooters across the gym and finding those words that were on those word lists in a pile of word cards. Each individual Active Academic session begins with warm-up exercises. We do jumping jacks. The kids will do a few laps. I have music going, so it's fun. So we prepare them to learn. And then we have brief interventions, 15-minute games that are extremely focused on the exact words, facts, etc., that they individually need to work on.
You keep that on your mind and you say, I'm going to get you next time.
The simpler the game, the better. The idea is not to play the game, the idea is to learn the academic skill. Extensive brain research has shown that when you pair movement with learning, you increase the electrical activity to those specific points of the brain, and it actually adds movement to long-term memory centers. If you're an active person sitting at a desk, watching the teacher quietly as you sit in your little rows, you don't own that experience. Kids really have a lot of ownership in this. They look forward to coming to the gym to work on these things. They will clean up after themselves. They will take care of the equipment because it's their mode of learning. It's their gym. Learning is their thing. Reading these words is something that they have an ownership and an investment in. So it really does give them a place. If they know the, and, said, where, were, these high frequency words, they won't be slowed down as much when they're learning how to read. We have kids who come in and play baseball while they're working on their multiplication facts. As the year goes on, we'll get more and more elaborate interventions going on. Any multi-step task can be broken down beautifully into active academic interventions. Parent volunteers love to come in here and work with this. The kids have a blast. The parents can see huge gains. If sitting and reading has been difficult for a child, you become kind of negatively focused on that task. This is so different and has so little to do with that situation that they don't associate it with that. They don't think, oh, I'm working on my reading because I have a hard time reading. They're thinking, I'm cruising on scooters and I'm going to hunt and I'm going to find that word. Or I'm working on my baseball and I'm remembering 9 plus 4 is 13 because I want to hit it out of the park and then I'll get to be the pitcher. It's fun. It's really brief. It's simple. It's completely targeted to exactly the skill that those kids have been tested on and what they need to work on. It's a no-brainer.